They're not lawyers.
Not yet. No, we had an amazing blow-up couch that came up to right here, so we could have had a fucking amazing powwow with you.
So what happened?
Well, people kept falling off of it.
Really? Those are for people who can't stand the uncertainty in life. You might fall off a couch. Face it, right head first and face a chance. A little ditty about destiny. I'll tell you more later. We'll have two galois and discuss it. Some Baudelaire references, Mambo Shah. I don't know what I'm doing here. With a big smile.
Look at this guy. This guy actually does a Rick Shapiro impression.
Oh, you got it. By the way, darts are good, man. I'm just doing that for the young ones out there. You know, you never know a girl who might want her ass eaten instead of bullseye. For a second, you don't want a gap baby.
You don't want that shit at all. Listen to Ray Shapiro. He's got a fucking. He's got his head on his shoulders.
Yes. I wanted to go off, but I figured it'd be a good time to be quiet.
Never's a good time to be quiet when you're Rick Shapiro.
I've got a good head on my shoulders.
Yeah.
And I stop spitting and stuttering when I talk in a right-wing vernacular. You've got a good head on your shoulders. Watch that one. That's going to make your life turn a corner without you expecting it. Pretty soon you'll be arguing with your wife about the tennis instructor. You know, keep your wits about you. That's all I'm saying. You'll be spouting things like America, right or wrong. Right or wrong. Right or wrong. Just right or wrong.
You're saying that I'm walking a straight line right now between Oberman and O'Reilly?
Definitely, man.
By saying things like, you got a good head on your shoulders?
Yeah, the false structures in your head.
Yeah?
Yeah, lose your head, man. Seriously, why do you think O'Reilly always looks like he's about to spit Rush Limbaugh out of his eyes?
I said that exact same thing earlier today.
Because you rattle the structure. You rattle the structure thinking. He's like, these Democrats, these people don't know. These liberals, they don't. Composure, keep your head about you. Keep your head on your shoulder. Get angry, bitter, vicious, vitriolic, and focus. You want a punchline all the time, man? This is
I don't want a punchline ever.
I like you guys.
I like you back, man. Do you want to punch me?
Yeah, you don't see guys like this in L.A.
Give me hard.
No, I'm lefty. I have an injury nobody knows about. No.
All right. I gave it to you. Listen. I've been reading this website, Wikipedia. You ever heard of this thing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you heard of this bullshit.
That's where people, where good citizens come on and say nasty shit about you, call it a definite.
Yeah.
Is he making his dreams come true, that little prick?
Yeah.
Is he sticking to his guns? Well, he had a heroin addiction and he took it up the ass.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Fucking Reese Witherspoon has like 14 Wikipedia pages. Rick Shapiro's got one. It's got 4 lines, and in there it says he prostituted himself for drugs. That's its own Wikipedia page.
Really? They didn't know I sucked dick for a taco?
They did not. They didn't mention the taco. They didn't.
I love tacos. Yeah, that's the only thing that can get me over the hump that it was a Jew. I don't mean Jew in a bad way. I mean one of those mama's boy Jews, you know, danced down around his ankles in boxer shorts, and he's blowing me, and I'm like, how did this happen, man? Not only do I not like men, but I don't hang around with the Jewish guys I kind of grew up with.
Do you remember what kind of taco it was?
I started middle class, then I went to Palestine, and all went haywire.
Yeah? That was the end.
Oh, I saw the peace process.
Get the fuck out of
I
here.
took all the rocks and replaced them with little rubber balls. Oh, they're having such a good time now.
No name call.
No, I said, don't call Mom a fat Jew bastard. Let me tell you something. They respect their mothers, little Palestinian boys.
They love their moms.
Oh!
You look like Anthony Clark.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't know.
It's not cool at all.
Gay, but he don't
Wasn't he on? He was on ER, right?
I don't know, man. I don't watch TV.
Yeah, me neither.
I saw Lucky Louie a year after it was over. Then I realized it was over.
Yeah, what was that like, man? You jump on there like you're this underground, like swearing at my mom's in the crowd, swearing at my mom, like kind of comedian. Suddenly you're on Lucky Louie, and everybody knows who you are. I mean, all my friends, I'm like, hey, I got Rick Shapiro. They're like, what the fuck? How did Rick Shapiro come on the show?
You know what they're going to say? They're saying, like, what the fuck? Like, who's that?
No, not true.
I was famous for a minute, but I don't know what it was like. It was weird.
Yeah.
It was weird. All of a sudden, girls were just texting. They want to come over. So, you know. But girls would text all the time. I'd be like, let's fuck. And then they'd get mad. So I learned the way to do it was like, oh, I hope your bath is good. They always be like, I'm taking a ice cube bath, it's so hot. So I'd be like, oh, well, let's fuck. And then I'd be like, oh, well, I hope your bath is nice. And then they'd send 3 pages of emails back. Well, it is nice, and also I had a rough day, and what I do for a living is blah, blah, blah. Like, okay, now let's fuck. You know? And then instead I'd be like, well, that's nice. Maybe you can come over, then we'll visit. And then they bring coffee like they were my automatic wife because I was the eligible bachelor. Me, all of a sudden an eligible guy. I was on welfare before the show. And now all of a sudden I'm going to candlelit restaurants wanting to kill myself, calling a 19-year-old hooker to meet me in the parking lot in between dates just to make out with her and go back on the date. And she
Where's
wasn't
that
a hooker.
Wikipedia page?
She was inadvertently a hooker. I met her in a gas station on my way to play Bob the Christian Tomato in Veggie Tales. The only way to do that is to proposition a girl at 9 a.m. after listening to Johnny Cash on the way to play Bob the Christian Tomato.
Oh my God.
If I had more time, I'd tell you the whole goddamn thing. Voiceovers. You ever see those guys? They spend their lives talking like they're 8. Hey, I've been doing voiceovers since I was 8. I know you have. You have a stunted emotional growth. Your passion's been thwarted and you're warped. But I'm also good friends with Don Adams. I was up for Inspector Gadget, Inspector Smart, Inspector Gadget Smart, Inspector Gadget Smart, even his wife, even his son. And he was up for it, and he was up for it. We're all together. So you jumping on the voiceover bandwagon, are you? And I was like, oh my God, this is worse than any demon I've ever had. This is worse than heroin, molestation. It's worse than being an artist who doesn't know he's an artist, so he flips hot dogs all night in the graveyard shift. In New Jersey.
Super delicious tacos.
I'm fitting my whole bio in here.
No, that's what we're looking for.
Oh, the lobes are humming, Gantz. And I know why they slid off the couch. I love being around guys who look at you interested.
Do you want me to not look at you
No,
interested?
I like that.
Oh, good. Good.
You don't know what it's like. It's like half dead out there. You must be a good audience to come to this show because a lot of people don't participate. They don't engage when you're having a talk.
I feel that, man. I've been trying to have
I feel that.
Yeah. You've shaken me to my core. Can I tell you, Rick, I don't know when I'm going to meet that taco. I don't know when that taco's going to come in. Like Rollabertos, Arabertos, Filibertos, and Phoenix. Those are good tacos. I love those tacos. Gantz knows those tacos. He went to ASU. But I'm not sure when I'm going to meet that taco that's going to throw me over the edge.
That's a great question to ask yourself.
I have already
It really is a great question. No one gets that existential. Like, I don't know when I'm going to meet that taco. They just assume that they're not, and then the banks took everything, and now they're meeting that taco.
I got that taco all over my face.
Yeah, like
the taco's on my face all of a sudden.
sometimes you got to keep it there and not see what's going on.
Yeah!